After a very, very good season, we've managed to get quite far in the Champions League, but it's also time now for the review. Welcome back everybody to the end of the season and season review. We're carrying on exactly where we left off from the last episode. Tottenham are crowned champions. Yes, by 1 point. They won the last two games 1-0. More notably the final one 1-0 against Newcastle at home. Man City, very, very disappointing. Did they collapse towards the end? They must have done. They have got the FA Cup final to play though. They beat Norwich, they drew against Brighton, so that was a massive, massive game, and it was Brighton who scored in the 92nd minute, so that's what's really messed them up for them. Chelsea finish third, Liverpool fourth, so joint third though, but the goal difference was very, very high on Liverpool's part, so that loss against Southampton really bit us in the bum though. Maldini gets fans player of the season. Vargas second with Iglesias third. I don't know how I feel about that because I thought Iglesias has played really well this season, but once again Maldini absolutely brilliant this season. If we just take a look at him again, last season he had 12 and 8. He's done exactly the same, just one less player of the match, but his ratings is a lot more, and he's played less games. So maybe it was his better season, but it's consistent. That's what we do like to see. How much is he worth at the moment? It's 52 million, so we might get a little bit more from him if we decide to sell. 28 years old. We'll probably get another year or two out of him if he stays. We have gone for another 3 years, so we'll see. We'll keep an eye on his progress. Another very, very good season for Vargas. Look at this. 23 goals, his first season in the Premiership, 23 goals, 1 assist, players 7 Player of the Match awards in 35. He did a lot better than he did last season in France. And then Iglesias, I mean, what can I say about this lad? He's absolutely brilliant. I'd say he's doubled his tally from last season, 7.1 as well. 1 goal, 5 assists. This 1 goal coming against West Ham to set us on the way. Absolutely pure genius, the lad. Goal of the season is Vasquez against Villa, but way back in September. So we'll have a quick look at this one. We'll have a see if we agree with it. Will you agree with it? That's the question. I can't remember. We've had quite a few very, very good goals. Brasino's goal that fooled everybody, I think, was a great one. Hughes, Iglesias, Vasquez. I've seen better. There are better ones. It's a great goal, don't get me wrong, but I feel there is a few more better ones than that. Signing of season is Vargas, obviously, and young player of the season, Iglesias. I'm glad that the top 3 fans player of the season all got an award one way or another. The board are delighted with the visions. That's good to hear. So, I mean, did we just have a quick look at that as well? This is a 5-year plan. It's ongoing. Signed players under age 23. Very disappointing. Well, we haven't really bought anybody, I don't think. At the end of next season, looking to finish top, reach the quarter-finals this time of the Euro Cup. We want Champions League football, but if we win the Europa League, we get straight into Champions League, don't we? So I'm glad to see that they're happy with that. Club visions expected, like we've just seen. We'll accept them visions then. Team meeting then. Let's discuss plans for next season. It's been a long season. We're on the comeback. We want to aim for the Euro Cup next time round. Positive for him because we're going to finish in the top half. We're going to aim for the Euro Cup again. Some of them, I think, qualifying for the Euro Cup is really a realistic. I don't think it's a realistic. Really, Vargas has been named top goal scorer and award. Has he got the top goal scorer in the Premiership? Really? He's beat Diarra. He's on 23. Wow, that is amazing. Did he finish top? He did finish top. I'm not sure how. Must be on some sort of ratings or something, average ratings. So very well played him, and we'll congratulate him at the same time. Well played, sir. Right, this is what we've been waiting for then. The initial budget's set for next season. We're going to have a wage budget of £2 million per week. So that's massive. That's a massive improvement. And we've got a budget of £63 million to spend. That is absolutely phenomenal stuff. We haven't got 63 million in the bank, mind. We've got a little bit of wiggle room. Not that much, probably 100,000. That is about it. We are possibly going to have a look at other players to let go as well, maybe those that just really haven't cut it. Where do we improve the side? I just don't know. Bolton granted an improved youth academy rating. Wow, that is excellent stuff. Apparently I've gone and done something. Head of use -1. Oh no, that's 111. In order to maintain the improved category rating, the club is required to employ a minimum staff structure. The staff required for category 2 are head of youth development, goalkeeping coach, and that. The board will consider this in the allowed staff structure of the club. Estimated running costs of the youth setup at 18 million. Wow, that's massive, isn't it? Planned youth facilities work. This is expected to cost the region of £2 million. It's dropping the ocean at the moment. Work's going to start virtually in July and then finish in October. So that's going to be pretty good on our part. So we can start expanding our youth facilities as well. Maybe I ought to be cheeky and see if we can increase our stadium as well. Expand stadium. The club's ambition to qualify for Euro Cup will be well served by expanding the stadium. With that in mind, we approve your request. Oh my word, we're going to extend the stadium as well. We're not going to have much money to spend either way though, but who cares? I mean, that is absolutely massive. 31,000. Oh my god, that's like another 3,000 addition. No, it's nearly 4,000. Will cost £8 million. The structure will start in July. Right, let's just have a look at our squad then. Let's jump straight into the goals, shall we? Let's see where all the goals have been coming from. As you would expect, Vargas 30 goals, like we said earlier on. Maldini with 17, Hughes with 14. Our two wingers doing very well indeed. Rabi netting 5, Antonello getting 7 as well. Teresi with 4. Everybody pitching in. Only one player reaching double digits in assists, Maldini. Disappointing, it really is. I'm shocked at that. Only 9 from Williams, Vasquez. Yeah, 2 centre backs. Brilliant. That's exactly what we want, but I would like a little bit more movement from you guys. Iglesias, 7 assists. Diallo, again, another fullback. McNally, Hughes. What about the other fullback? Flores, he got 3. So more assists this time round. Right, ratings then. There's only a handful of players. 8 players, 9 players getting 7s plus. Maldini topping the bill with 7.21. Diallo, Vargas, Iglesias, Montero, Rossino, Vasquez. And even Ethan and Padu, which at Wolves, where he's out on loan, he helped them win the championship. I know. He won them the championship. Let's just have a quick look. They finished first in his 12 games. We are going to look at the tables as well. But yeah, Wolves finished top of the pile, just ahead of Bristol City. We've got Brentford and Middlesbrough in the playoff finals there, even though Swansea and Reading finished above them. That's harsh. Millwall, Sunderland and Doncaster get relegated. Wow. We're going to be seeing the Wolves and Bristol City back then. But who's going to join them? Brentford or Middlesbrough? The FA Cup has been won by Chelsea. 2-0 against Manchester City. So yeah, Man City heartbreak again. Lost in the race to the Premiership, and now they've lost in the FA Cup final. Wow, that's big. The confidence must be very, very low at the moment. And after that win in the FA Cup, Chelsea have sacked their manager. What? They've just finished 3rd in the table, and they sack the manager. Oh, Man United job could be coming available, and the Man City and the Liverpool one. Commercial summary then. Let's have a look what's been happening here then. The main kit sponsor, there's 5 new deals, £6.5 million per year. Annual revenue has gone up from 25 to 29, so that's increased massively. That's because of the Champions League though, it has to be said. Broadcast revenues are down, £20 million down. Wonder why that is. We were in the Champions League. Hospitality's come down as well, not by an awful lot. Competition prize money's gone up by about 30 million. So it's all worked itself out in the end, and the commercials gone down ever so slightly as well. Total merchandise then sales for the season, 3.2 million, with 1.4 being non-domestic sales. Total club shirts sold is 48,500. With Maldini getting number 1, Vargas number 2, Iglesias, McNally and Omar. Omar's not really featured, and I think he's a player that we're probably aiming to look to move on. His morale's been really low recently. We haven't been able to get the best out of him. So again, possibly another player to move along. I'm not quite sure. New scouting budget. It's going to be exactly the same. We're going to leave everything as it is. And 7 players called up to the World Cup. Omar for Algeria, McNally for England, Montero for Holland, Iglesias for Spain, Danny Young for Australia, Vargas and Brasino, Colombia and Venezuela respectively. Leave it here then, folks. Enjoy the table as it is. 5th in the league, not quite as good as last season, I guess. Let's have a look. Where did we finish last season? We did finish 4th last season, not 3rd as I thought we had done. But we do get, did we get a point more this time? We got a point more this time. 23, 8 and 7. What did we do last season? The way around. So yeah, that extra 23, 7 and 8. So it's an improvement by 1 draw. But we were a lot closer to the top of the table this time around. If you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. Until then guys, thanks very much for watching.